I'm DeMarcus with the XFL Insider Podcast. With the XFL and USFL merger almost complete, looks like we might be in store for an 8-team league. That is, if some reports hold up. Those locations are rumored to be Arlington, San Antonio, Michigan, Memphis, Birmingham, DC, St. Louis, and Houston. That last city is the most controversial because we don't know which team will be picked out of the XFL's Roughnecks and the USFL's Gamblers. With that in mind, we thought we'd take a look again at the metrics and see which team makes the most sense. Let's start with the USFL's Gamblers. They rank in the third or fourth tier in just about every metric, ranking 11th in social media, 12th in over-the-air viewership average, 14th in total viewership average, and last in cable average. Even their ranking of 10th in overall primetime OTA average is misleading because it's actually last among all teams that had over-the-air primetime games. Another interesting fact, the USFL had 3 games to get below 200,000 viewers. The Houston Gamblers were in 2 of those games. Taking all these metrics together, we gave the USFL's Gamblers a total engagement rank of 16th out of 16 Spring League teams. Now let's take a look at the XFL's Roughnecks. Unlike the Gamblers, the Roughnecks only rank in the 3rd tier on a couple of metrics, and never in the 4th tier for any. They were 11th in overall primetime average. However, this can be easily explained by only having primetime games on bad cable channels such as FX. Outside of this, the Roughnecks rankings are either 1st tier or 2nd tier, ranking 2nd on low distribution cable, not including ESPN, 3rd on primetime cable average, and 2nd on social media. The Roughnecks have an engagement score of 5th of 16 teams. Now, how do they compare? The Roughnecks have a better overall viewership average despite not having OTA primetime games, while the Gamblers only had over-the-air primetime games. The Roughnecks' average on low distribution cable channels alone is higher than the total viewership average for the Gamblers. The Roughnecks have 3 times the social media following and have 2 years of in-person fan engagement and fan culture that the Gamblers aren't guaranteed to match, let alone beat. Looking at it this way, it's clear that the Roughnecks are the more popular team and the obvious choice. For a detailed breakdown of all 16 teams, click the accompanying link. Also, remember to follow the XFL Insider Podcast on Twitter and YouTube. Have a good day.